You never know. But then, yeah, that's what happens most of the time.
So depression imakukhudza neti. Sithi wadziwa.
You don't know.
So since you're such a talented songwriter, umalembela anthu ena soma nyimbo like ma-artist ena, kapena you only write your own music?
I've ndinavimba nyimbo zanthu ambiri.
Okay.
I don't want to go into details.
It's fine. You don't have to mention names, but then it's just something I'm curious about. Udi. You're such a talented songwriter.
Yeah, no, I do write like songs for well-established.
Okay, that's good to know. It's good to know the talent is everywhere.
Yeah.
So pano, munatusa nyimbo inagi, time Illuminati.
Yeah.
Mwablowa mwachuka, anthu ayamba kufusana kuti kodi amalosera kapena amatiuza nkhani ife osaitolela pali connection.
That song will never stop haunting.
It will never stop haunting you, ndipo it will never.
Yeah, but it was just a song, guys. Come on. It was just a song. It was just me expressing myself. It was just me, playing around with my imagination. I remember when I was doing that song, the time that I did that song, Tinkajogera was studio with Chismo. Chismo went to so Timendo was.
Oh.
Timendo was from Area 49 to Mtsiriza. So in distance.
Mumaenda.
And then my shortcuts.
Of course.
So yeah, when we were coming back, 90 Chismo. And then I was listening to that beat. Video good in Narenga so from the studio. So I was listening to it and then I started asking, I say, imagine if there can be a song yoguri uzifurugoza zintu chenchani and anthu akamamvera zikanga zokuti zintu zichi akuziona. And then he was like and then and then he was like, hey, Chief, you're just in one of those zones that you get into. So I was like, you know what, let me just finish it up and then you guys should give it a listen. Nairemba, after finishing it up, nanyama kuva studio. And I want to confess, I stone drama, I must 200 kwaja for transport kuva studio. So yeah, must that time transport was 200 kwaja from Zebra to Ntandile. It was 200 kwaja. So yeah, when I recorded the song and then just right after recording that song, everyone in the studio was like, hey, Chief. I said, nyimbo yofunika kulifa on Made on Monday at that time. Because like Made on Monday was, Made on Monday is still...
Yeah, it's the show where it's the show.
And then I was like, oh, okay. And then I left the song there. Because at that time, Sidi Makala nazo busy. Like, because I was young and I didn't know kuti nyimbo zimafunika kuti should be going through the management, chanchani, that whole process. Taweza mbi nyimbo ziyatumango zisiya and anthu amapita kukabasa nyimbo ziyanumali. So yeah, I left it there, went back home. And then the following day, played it to one of my brothers. My brother was like, this song is whack. I'm telling you.
No way.
Yeah, my brother was like, this song is whack. Magud. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? Let me just leave it there. Then my other brother listened to it and he was like, hey, bro. I see this song is kind of
dope.
Hey. That's when I started feeling it. Oh, yeah. Played it to Chismo, played it to Verda. My positive feedback, so coke. And then I just left it there because I was focusing on my secondary education that time. And then I wasn't really doing good in school that time. So
was it because of the music? That's why you weren't doing good in school?
Exactly. That time it was because there was a lot happening. Recognition from that time then I get a star. I should put it that way. Okay. Area 25. We media. Did nyimbo tingapo remained at that time. So yeah, I just left the song there, went back to my studies, and then that's when I was getting a call from Joy Natu telling me, you have nyimbo in radio session. I was like, I have this other song, Komano. I don't have plans with it. He's like, you know what, send it. Sent it to him, he listened to it, he was like, fam, I'm hearing this song. I was like, oh. I was like, Joynat was like, you know what? You were just focused on your studies. If you go let us, Then I left in the song. The song was everywhere. So yeah, it was just a song, guys. Come on. nyimbo chave.
It was just too specific.
To me. Nah. It was just a song. So yeah.
Okay. But you understand where we come from. And then what happened afterwards was like, okay.
I do. But I'm grateful for that song because it was a blessing.
Okay. So how do you deal with misinformation? Like Nkaninga disease already and Amalumgiza 1 and 2 and come up with 5. How do you deal with that kind of misinformation about you?
Crazy stuff. Sometimes it used to get to me a lot because I was spending much time on social media trying to see what yeah, you know, or when I drop a song, I used to go into my comments so when the industry now gave me a slap, it's not all the time that people be like, yay.
Yeah.
Sometimes people be like, I came up with my boundaries because you know what? I shouldn't be spending much time on social media. My comments in my wedding
me did I not cry pompano chipacha my comments ineyo anthu akundijeda ine kuti ine mukundijeda ngati mukutisiwa ine never read the comments.
No, never. Like nasiya kuwerenga kaleka. That's why I'm trying to be someone and why don't you respond? Why don't you do this? But then those are the boundaries
you had to put up for yourself.
Yeah. So yeah, kwambili it's that, and also someone is just chilling, but then yeah.
So whatever people say, it's up to them.
It doesn't really get to me, trust me. It doesn't.
Okay.
And panobaso muntu ndikakumana in person and akanduza I'm always like, brah, come on. You know, because I'm at a point where I know who I am, you know, I know what I want. I have my own plans. And it doesn't really get to me. I'm like, okay, cool, that's your opinion. So
wow, I need to learn from you. This man codes out. Remember my ina. What hey, I don't know what's you want to meet you in person. Talk. So Illuminati was that song for you. But what out of all the songs that you've released, and you've released a lot of songs, which one is the one that touches your heart the most?
The one that touches my heart the most. Mine is very special.
Of course.
Z, I like Z sometimes. I love listening to it. That song singing by the way.
What?
But yeah, I felt like it was way too heavy. I was like,
it's such an emotional song.
Yeah, very. So I was like, but you never know what might happen to me. No? I remember having that conversation with Spence and my manager. They were like, you don't go in by nyimbo. What are you good? Then I did it, and they were like, oh wow, you know, it was a good record. I'm grateful for that record.
I think that's one of the songs that made people actually wonder, do you write your own music? Because it's such a deep song.
Yeah.
And it came from such a deep emotional place. So it's like, Eli, friend.
I know, yeah, like no, we miss that, you know, that Eli and stuff. But trust me, I don't miss that young boy. Trust me.
Yeah.
That boy was going through things.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, there is that song. There is Composure. Now I find myself listening to Composure a lot. So yeah.
Okay. Which one of the songs was the turning point in your career? Like the one that you said, I think this is where I changed my sound. Because
yeah.
So which was the song for you that you were like, I think
Zitatu.
Okay.
You know that
of course.
That's Zitatu song.
Yeah.
That was the one that was, okay. You can do a calm song and then people will still receive it with, you know, both hands. And that's when I was like, I think I should really venture into these calm, you know, chilled songs. I should communicate to people, And Zitatu was the one that like really changed the way I view everything. Right?
Okay. Then you go full said, put it to force as a nyimbo.
Yeah.
You've said your songs come from a personal place. Nyimbo ya true love. Umalembera ndani. Umalembera ndani nyimbo ya true love. TV.
No, it was just me having fun. No, it was just me having fun in the studio. And yeah. Funny stuff, that song, I did that song the same day I did Yabaya.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
2 very different songs.
I think I was very happy that day. I think I was, yeah.
The creative juices were flowing.
Yeah.
I love it. It's ish. But the bank got into kufusa kuti tingodziwira kuti kapena pali. Chabwino. So now after you've become this musician that you are, you're big name. Mwalowano, you are. I receive your flowers. Mwalowano kumbali ya brand ambassadorships.
Yeah.
How so far it's Premier Bet and FCB? Yes, the Big Bullets?
Yeah.
So how do you balance? How do you manage being part of these two very big brands?
Yeah, it's all about a big shout out to my team, by the way, my managing team. Zinto zambiri, tawi zambiri, amapanga hand on the wall. And yeah, just, most of the times I just receive a call from one of them. Kuli chief, chief, you need to sign this papers, chief. You need to do this, you need to do that. So big shout out to them. My girl, they work really, really hard. So yeah. Kwambili, okay, no, I shouldn't get in trouble. I was about to say something silly, but yeah, I really enjoy being a brand ambassador for Bullets. Like I really enjoy it so much, like being in the stadium and like greeting the fans and all of that. I never saw myself like doing all of that. So I'm very grateful to Big Bullets. A big shout out to you guys as well. And yeah, Premier Bet, the same thing. Tumapanga activations ambili. Like last week, like the previous week, I saw them activations angapo with Premier Bet. So it's work every week. And yeah, kwambili, I should say thank you to my team because they're always there. They make sure I'm waking up on time. Because me, no gonna me. So yeah, they make sure they're knocking on me. And yeah, they make sure I'm always on time. They make sure I'm doing everything right. So yeah, big shout out to them.
Okay, no, that's good. It sounds like you've got a very strong support system professionally.
Big time.
Yeah. You will bet?
No, I don't bet.
Okay.
I don't bet.
Well, how come?
I don't know. I just kind of feel like, okay, so I think maybe that came from my father, like my childhood. Big man at my dad and him playing cards. Playing cards in the house. I'm a ngamba.
What did you guys want to say?
I've never done that. So yeah, I think it's because of my upbringing, Kwambili. My family as well, because I'm coming from a Jehovah's Witness family. So Malamulambili, including the betting and stuff. So yeah, I don't really bet. But then I kind of feel like chief panovandi life menema indela, you need to use every opportunity that you can you can get. And one of those opportunities, Premier Bet. And their lives are
changing
Kwambili because of
you don't feel like betting is also risky to some extent?
Every business
has a risk. Is it about like knowing your balance?
Yeah, Kwambili, it's about knowing your limits. I mean, they just keep on doing things, not only just betting, but then so many things. Or we can even talk about drinking. I mean, I'm not trying to say what drinking is bad, no. But then you need to know your No, but then you need to know your limits. As a person, you just need to have, my limits. Or you know what? This is enough. It has to be fun at the end of the day. Like when you're betting, pali ma games Premier Bet. Or pali mines there is mines, there is aviator. Ndika game you can be having fun with it. I keep on telling people the right time to stop, the right time to say, okay, I think this is enough, is when now it turns around, is when now it's not fun anymore. So yeah, that's when you can say, you know what,
I need to stop.
This is good for today. So yeah, I've met a couple of people who they're like struggling big time. The addiction, they're addicted with, betting. So yeah, my advices are the same. Find help. Go to someone, have a chat with people. Go to chief. This is messing up my life. Ningarani. My therapist nowadays, my therapist have now. So yeah.
So Have you always just done music and now the brand ambassadorship, that's a result of music? Is this all you've done? Kapena mwina kumbali kumumapanga za IT, kumumapanga ma website pena pake. Has this been the main path for you?